They're scared of us.
Me and you and her and Aiden are the only ones that say, oh, and I guess Gavin.
Did Gavin say anything?
Yeah, Gavin's said stuff.
In the lobby?
I don't know about the lobby.
I don't really go on like the league chat or anything like that.
No, I don't. I stay away from that domain. That's not my place. Bye, Seth. I'm hoping he keeps this in. Because this is technically the intro, right?
Don't know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we did the rule now that I've said you can't edit it. But you gotta keep this in, now he has to keep it in.
I guess.
Isn't that the rule?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the rule we made in episode 1, where if you say something like, sorry, I was reading.
Are we really gonna go watch Ready Player One?
Yes, we are going to watch it. It's going to be awful.
Are you gonna pay for my ticket?
Yeah, sure, I'll pay for your ticket.
I'm kidding. You already paid for my food. I didn't intend for you to pay for my food.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awful.
I don't care who you are. It's gonna be awesome. Yes.
I think it's really, really gonna be bad.
No, it's not gonna be that bad.
I think it's gonna be awful. I think it's trying to run off its pop culture references in its entirety, and that's just gonna be like the worst movie. Right?
Okay, yeah, I will admit on that.
I don't think, but the issue is, I think what you're thinking is that what's gonna happen is you're gonna see Master Chief for like 0.2 seconds.
You can't play music. Copyright.
On a 2A day.
2 a day.
It's 2A day. It's time for 2A day.
Yeah, I think we'll see Master Chief for like a split second.
Well, I mean,
Closing the door.
it's probably time based. Like the longer you have them on, the more you have to pay. That's why that's why you saw them all in that one scene. Is you're gonna see them all in that one scene.
Maybe.
I mean, you're probably gonna see Tracer for like 30,000 scenes because that's just
because
that's something that
masturbate over.
Yeah, and that's just something that everyone will get. I mean, same with Master Chief.
You
know what? I wonder if they're gonna have any Undertale stuff in there.
Oh,
I only
God,
say that
I hope
because
not.
it's plausible.
Oh my God! I hope to God that there is no Undertale.
I think
crap.
I probably would have heard about it.
In what?
And
Ready Player One.
I mean, it's possible they have Tracer, and that's in the same domain as Undertale.
I don't know though. They're adding the Iron Giant in it.
Yeah, but that's also sort of one of those pop culture things.
That's turn on for the movie.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, and I have no turn-ons.
Evil Dead all the way.
Well, I don't really. I still need to watch it.
I don't know if it's confirmed
Evil
that
Dead. Ha! You're gay.
you're gay. I don't know if it's confirmed that they are the skeletons from Army of Darkness, but
I'm about to take your word on it.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I haven't seen anything.
Because what other? Somebody's probably gonna make a.
Are we ready to start the actual podcast?
I thought we were already started.
We did, but now I have to cut out a bunch of shit about Ready Player One.
Why not?
Well, I mean, we were already talking. Well, now that you said that we're gonna edit this out, now you can't edit it out because that's the rule.
You're right.
He's eating on podcast. What?
I like goldfish.
Goldfish are some of the best snacks,
It's a
especially
snack
the
that smells back.
rainbow goldfish.
Having some rainbow goldfish, man. Never actually had rainbow goldfish.
You've never had rainbow goldfish?
No, I'm assuming they taste like goldfish.
They're like the same.
If Jeff and somebody else is watching this,
It's so
they
salty.
say that rainbow goldfish and normal goldfish, you can't tell the difference. And I'm going to tell you firsthand, because I am obsessed with goldfish, you can tell the difference. All right?
You can tell the difference.
Thank you, Luke. This is your first time eating rainbow goldfish, right?
Yeah.
You can absolutely tell the difference.
Not if you just scoop them up into a big handful.
That's the joy of eating
The
goldfish.
thing about it is I ate colors. Like, I especially just made them all colors and ate them. And it had this weird aftertaste. The weird normal
It's
goldfish.
a weird good aftertaste for me. It's like the aftertaste where it's like, I want more, I need more.
Mm-hmm.
And then after half a box, I'm like, alright, I'm done.
It's too salty for me. I'm going to just stop after this.
No, you're gay.
Alright,
You just gotta
Andrew.
toughen up. Yes.
you just got back from California.
Actually, we need to do a roll call, don't we?
Right.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Macklemore.
Thanks a lot, Lucas. Now I have to edit out awkward cuts.
You can't
was
do that now. Now
eating.
you gotta keep it in.
Dang it.
Anyways, Yes, I just got back from California from vacation.
From communist socialist California.
How was that? Tell us all about your grand experiences in the strange world of not Missouri.
I was happy. California has green trees, and then I came back to Missouri and everything is dead and cold.
Yep.
And I
Oh, just
not
wait
like
till
it.
summer. You're gonna be full of fucking green trees.
I enjoy summer. I like the heat. Some people will look at me like they give me the look where it's like you're not human for liking the heat. But when you're as skinny as me, you have to like the heat.
Yep.
No, that's the thing about my family. They all love summer. I hate it to death. I love winter.
Ugh.
But everyone doesn't like winter either.
I don't like winter
spring
because
and fall.
winter sucks when you're skinny because you walk outside and it's like cold, and then you go back inside and you're still like, it's not hot enough.
Who says fat
And
privilege
then
doesn't exist?
and then you turn up the heater, but then it gets like too hot on your skin, and you're like,
Right?
why are you standing right in front of the heater?
because I'm cold.
I just want to go outside and run, and I feel like I'm getting fat because I'm not running, but I can't because it's 30 degrees out in April.
Why
Thank
should
you,
wear a
Seth.
jacket? That's what I did.
Yeah,
That takes all the fun out of it because it's wet, and I want to see all sunshine and rainbows while I'm running.
Yes, California has 70 to 80 degrees for the 2 weeks I was out there. And it was probably, like 60, maybe 70 at 2 o'clock in the morning when I was leaving. And it is 41 degrees here. So I wasn't prepared for the cold. Like, on the plane, they're like, all right, guys, get ready. It's going to be cold. And I was like, it's Missouri. It
can't be that cold.
It can't be that bad. I forgot it was Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri's garbage and gay. Even Colorado's better right now. It's like 80 in Colorado.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Is it Colorado mostly desert anyway?
Not really. Colorado's like mostly mountains.
Yeah.
Like
Filthy
plains.
mountains.
Yeah. It's pretty good state. A lot of stuff to do. You can hike.
Yeah?
Yeah,
All right.
that's about it. You can hike.
I've been saving this for 2 weeks and on the car ride back here. And it's kind of funny because it happened immediately after you dropped me off the airport.
Right.
And so people that don't know us personally or don't live in Camdenton, we don't have an airport. We have to drive
3 hours.
3 hours to the airport to get there. And so also let me chime in. Have you guys ever paid for stuff at the grocery store and a gas station and they're like, all right, here's your change, and you start like freaking out because there's people in line?
Every
Yeah,
single time I do
every
it, even
time.
when there's not even people in the line. I usually just shove it in my pocket.
Imagine
and walk
that,
out.
but it's 20 times worse when you're at an airport, and I'm going to tell you why.
Ooh.
Paying for your ticket.
No, first off, we get there, and I go, hey Seth, help me find my gate, before you take off, just in case. And you do, and it's like the first screen, it's like, you're gonna be right, your flight's on gate 40 or whatever, and then we look, and it was like 31 to 40,
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, see you, Seth. And I go wait in line, and as I'm waiting in line, I'm seeing these signs where it's like, you don't have to take off your shoes, you don't have to take out your computer, you're just ready to go. And I was like, that's kind of strange. I'm not used to that. And the chick in the front checking our boarding passes, she was like, make sure your ticket, and she was really angry about this because a lot of people didn't understand. She was like, make sure your ticket says TSA pre-check. And I'm like, pre-check? And so I grab out mine and I'm trying to search for it, but when she said that, I was next in line.
Yeah.
And so she was like, you come up. And I was like, all right. And I go up and I'm like, here's my ticket. And she literally went, nope, go back. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you're not supposed to be in this line. I'm like, this is gates 31 to 40, right? She's like, yeah, but this isn't like your domain. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so this is where like panic me starts to kick in, and I'm like, I guess I'll turn around, and I thought it was going to be kind of like any normal place where it's like, the line, and then it's like you went through the wrong line, so you can kind of take a shortcut back. I turn around and start to walk, back, and she starts yelling at me, and she's like, no, you have to go through this line. You got to go back. And I'm like, that's what I'm doing. I'm going back. And I turn back around, and she's like, no, listen, you have to go back around. And I'm like, listen, that's what I'm doing. I'm going back to reprint my boarding ticket. And I turn back around, and she's like, listen, you have to go back in line. And I look at her, and I'm like, what the hell do you mean? And then that's when the other people waiting in the line that I just went through, they're like, no, she means you have to walk through all of us to go back out. And then panic me and antisocial me is like, So then I'm carrying my laptop and my duffel bag through all these people going, sorry, excuse me, stepping on their shoes and shit.
Right.
And then I reprint the same ticket, so now I have two of the same ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And it says gate 40, and I turn around and gate 31 through 40 is right there. So then I'm like, oh my god, I'm panicking. You were gone by then, and I'm like, yeah. So then I was like, I guess I'll just walk around the airport until I find something. And I walk halfway through the airport. Turns out there's a separate gate 30 through 40. And I'm like, I guess this is me. And because of me panicking, I had a piece of paper, right, where it said, it gave me my code to print off another ticket. And I put my ticket into that paper and then closed the paper. I don't know why. I should have just left it on top, like any normal person.
Right.
And then she's like, let me see your ticket. And I'm like shaking my hands trying to get this one piece of paper out of another piece of paper. And she's finally just, after 5 minutes, she's like, just give me the whole paper. And so I give it to her, and she's like, all right, you're good, go. And then I gotta go wait in line. And like I said, you guys freak out when the cashier gives you change.
Oh yeah.
Imagine that, but you have to take out a tablet, your phone. You got to empty your pockets,
Ooh.
take out your take off your belt, take off your shoes.
Oh, I know that.
Take out your laptop, take out your speaker,
Yeah.
and take off your jacket, and put it all in these bins.
Right.
And so I do that while, trying to be quick because people want to get to their plane, And I go through the little metal detector, and the dude's like, all right, stop. Do you have anything in your pockets? I went, I don't think so. And I reach in my pocket. I had a fucking bottle cap in my pocket. And I was like, this is, I pointed at it. I was like, this is all that I have in my pocket. I guess it was in there from the night before or whatever. And he was like, okay. And he was talking to the chick behind me, and he was like, is that in the red square? And I turn around, and it's like a picture of me, the silhouette, and then a red box of my pocket, and then a cunt hair of that red box was near my nuts, my right nut. And she went, yeah, it's in that area. And so the dude just went, all right, sir, I'm going to have to give you a pat down. And so he's like, would you rather have it right here, or do you want to go in private for your pat down? And I was like, listen, I got a plane to catch. Whatever is easier for you. I just, need to get to my plane.
Right.
He's like, all right, it's going to be easier if I do it here. So he starts feeling me up, As he's feeling me up, I see, oh, look, there's gate 40, the plane that I need to go. Mm-hmm. And then I see people boarding that plane.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, God, am I late? And he's like taking his time feeling me up because, I might hold a gun in my junk,
Mm-hmm.
And so
I know I would.
So I'm like, all right, come on. And he's like, all right, we're almost done. I got to read your fingerprints or whatever. And he starts wiping my hands and shit, And then by the time we're done, it's like now loading C group in gate 40 because it's like A, B, and C.
Yeah.
You know, I was part of the B group, and they were loading C, and so I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking late. You know, I'm for sure late. Mm-hmm. And so now it's like full panic mode for me. I'm like shaking as I'm walking to get my stuff. I gotta put my shoes back on. I gotta put all my crap back in the bag where it was. I gotta put, you know, shit in my pockets again. Put my belt on, and I rush to gate 40, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, this is my plane, right? You know, and she looks at it, and she goes, it's your gate all right, but you're an hour early. Then I go, what? And she's like, yeah, your gate doesn't leave until 11. And I checked the time, and I was like, oh yeah, it's 10. And so I just sat in the airport like an asshole by myself until an hour, you know, passes. They start loading up the plane. It gets better. I'm still kind of shooken up because, you know, a dude felt me down, and I felt like I was under pressure, and, you know, I was going to be late. So I'm still trying to, like, calm down, right? Mm-hmm. The plane gets full when I get on, you know? And so now it's, like, the middle seats, you know? And I don't really like nobody likes sitting in middle seats because it's, like, everybody's in your personal space, you know? And so I'm walking, and I see one, like, window seat, but it's in the very back. And I'm like, all right, score. I'm going to sit there. But all the overhead bins are covered, and I still had a duffel bag with my laptop. And you can't put two in the same, like, little area. Mm-hmm. So I had to turn around and look at people and go, can you back up? I gotta find a spot for my duffel bag, you know? Mm-hmm. And I find one spot, but it has somebody's jacket on, and me not being the loud voice I am, I look at the girl that's, like, getting ready, and I go, excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, excuse me. And I start panicking even more, because then people are waiting for me to move. You know, I'm literally holding up the entire flight. And the chick in front of me is like, just fucking move her jacket. And I'm like, okay. And then I turn, and then the flight attendant got mad because I was holding up the entire flight. So he said in a very gentle way, he didn't say any cussing, but I read his facial expression. It was basically like, move the fuck out of the way, give me your bag. And he grabbed my bag and just, like, shoved it in there. And then he was like, all right, go take your seat. I was like, all right. And I just kind of shuffled back to my seat. And that's when I texted you, Lucas. I was like, I'm freaking out, man.
And then I texted you, I have to give you the shtick about how planes are safe for the cars. If you had told me all of this, I would have been like, Andrew, if this was me in that situation, I would have had a mental breakdown by the time the NSA man was patting me down. I would have been taken to a mental ward, gibbering like a lunatic.
Like me.
Even more than him. I'd actually be going like little.
You know, would have made that plane even better is you texted me before I got on the plane. You said, when the plane takes off and lands, I should just scream at the top of my lungs.
Because just yelling and screaming, like grabbing the seat, like shaking yourself around.
I probably have the worst dozing off time, because it's usually when I listen to music, that's when, like, puts me to sleep like that.
Right.
But I was dozing off on the plane, and I was really trying not to doze off, but I was, like, you know, doing that. And as I was in that kind of, like, limbo of staying awake and falling asleep, I overheard kids in the background going, "We're gonna land in 5, 4, and in between that time, I kind of dozed off. And right when I, like, started to enter dream world, I just heard, blast off! And I wake up. I'm like, what the hell?
Wow. That's pretty...
Same thing happened on the way to Disneyland.
Yeah?
Yeah, we went to Disneyland on car. You know, me and my grandma and my dad and my two...
Wait, where did you stay? Were you, like, in Jacksonville, or...?
No, we Well, my dad lives in Sacramento, so I stayed there, and then we.
Oh my god, I was thinking of Orlando, Florida. My god, you went to California.
Grant went to Florida, silly. You stupid slut.
I'm a meme whore, excuse me.
Oh,
Remember
sorry,
that?
I'll make you that. I'll make you as such.
Anyways,
Remember that joke from 2009?
Yeah.
I don't like dozing off because I don't know if I was like snoring or if I was like leaning on somebody or like moaning in my sleep or anything, you know.
That's so remember that picture.
So I don't like dozing off. And then
Show.
second is I don't know how long I've been asleep. So it's like I wake up and I'm like, what year is this? You know, I must have dozed off in the car ride on the way to Disneyland, but it wasn't very long because I could still like hear the music that I was listening to. You know, it was still in like my limbo dream world. You know.
Yeah.
And I was just starting to like, be in that happy state when my sister screamed in my ear, Disneyland! It's like, nice. That's why I don't like taking naps.
Yeah. That'll do it.
I take naps because it makes me feel like garbage afterwards.
That too.
I've never felt good after a nap. I don't understand people like, what a good nap. When I wake up, I'm like, ugh.
God, why did you birth me?
I still feel tired, as I did when I fell asleep, but now I'm like hurt because when I fall asleep, I usually on like a couch. So I just wake up going like, it's just like, all right, well, this is the worst.
Your
thing
limbs
ever.
are all stiff and stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, is it just me, or does it feel like part of your day is wasted now?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
No, it's not even
seriously.
that. Now your sleep schedule's messed up. You're go to bed like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't understand people that are like, wow, I love taking naps.
It's
No.
it's an old person thing.
Naps are lame. Yep.
Nap time is gay.
I heard the podcast with you and Connor, and
How did you like it?
it was pretty funny.
We're making callbacks already. We're only on episode 4. Nice.
Is this 4 or 5?
That's
Was the
4.
Connor episode?
4, technically 5 if you count the live stream, but we don't really count the live stream.
Yeah, it's 4. Episode 4.
I have a feeling this is going to be a reoccurring thing, where after every episode we're going to be like, is this episode 5 or 6?
This episode 922 or episode 923?
Bagels.
Yes.
Well, at that point, we become experts and we're going to be transcending podcast heaven.
I don't think we're going to make it
No.
to 900.
No.
Dude.
We're all going to move away before that. I don't think we'll make it to 10, honestly.
That'd be an accomplishment if we do make it to 10.
Yeah.
We'll still have a couple
Wait,
months
10
before
subscribers or
anything happens.
10?
10 episodes.
Oh.
Well, actually, when are you going to Colombia?
Columbia.
Because
Colorado.
Because
At the end of the semester, which is like 3 months away. Maybe
Oh.
2.
We got to make
3 months is a long time.
5 more podcast episodes between then and now.
Okay.
And then that will be our legacy, and then... Yes.
Can you stop hitting your foot against the wood? It's causing audio spikes.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Both of you.
Wait, hang on. I'm not doing anything. I just doing
I
this.
mean, you were like doing
This.
that. Yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Holy crap! It really is. Wait. Oh, interesting. It's microscopic. Come on.
When I put it through the reverb thing, it'll.
I like the idea
Add,
that if
add infinite bass to it. Just.
I like the idea that if anybody is actually listening to this, it's just gonna be a few seconds of just pure quiet, and then maybe like a little.
Yeah.
Bagel.
We're not really doing this for anyone, are we? We're just kind of
We're just talking, killing
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's
before
fine.
a movie starts. Ready Player One.
I don't want to see this so badly.
You are keeping the intro though, where me and Lucas talk about.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
people aren't
you-
gonna
you
listen
went-
through it, but
You
sure.
went potty, so I mean, who cares?
Can you make the intro of the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
I'll show you it on the way there.
I almost said Parks and Recreation theme. Anyway.
Ready Player One.
Oh my god.
Predictions?
It's gonna be
I
bad.
want to see the Iron Giant.
The
and I
main
wanna see what
character
he does.
looks like anime character number 5,027,000. Like, look, like, you see him? He has like elf ears, white hair.
He looks pretty stupid.
Why would you make that your avatar? I want my avatar to be like Shrek or me. It's like, oh, well.
The point of a video game is so you get out of
Well,
your...
if it's VR where you're interacting with people, I don't want to be like buff, like super muscular Chad dude. Cause I'll be like, yeah, because I'll still be like, yeah. I won't immediately be like,
You have to make yourself like some emo kid then.
I don't want to make myself some. I'm not an emo kid. I would just get like a base model, make it fatter, give it a striped T-shirt,
Give it
blue
a
jeans,
T-pose.
and my shitty old Nike Airs that are blue, white, and gray, and kind of make me look like a queer.
Somebody please make that. Make. Do
Make
people
a-
still play VR chat?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well,
Except
somebody make a
it's-
player model of Lucas, please.
Oh yeah. Also, don't forget my. I don't know what kind of hat that is, to be honest.
It's like a golfer's hat.
Yeah.
It's like what Tucker Foley wears in Danny Phantom, but gray.
Tucker, the African American guy.
Yeah, the black guy.
Token.
I was thinking of like the generic, like orphan child in Britain, like please.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see it.
yeah,
I see it.
yeah.
Like the newsboy cap, but it's like
Yeah.
gray with like weird colors. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, it's like a hat if you unbutton a thing, but then it comes down and it's like all together.
It's truly amazing.
Or if you want to skip that, just give me Jotaro's hat from anime.
But then it's not you.
Yeah, it's not you.
You just went. You went on a half rant about the character not being you, and here you.
Well,
are.
if it's just a hat,
that doesn't make a difference.
I keep. Exactly, it's a hat. I don't even need a hat. Just give me like my retarded black hair. If on that note, I would have said, oh, give me like a club foot. Give me Neanderthal chin.
The assault rifle from Planet Terror. You guys have never seen that movie?
No.
Damn.
Strap a guitar to my forehead, and every step I make.
Remind me to show you guys Planet Terror sometime. It's a cheesy movie, but it's pretty good.
Got it.
It's by Quentin Tarantino.
Good stuff.
Hot chick basically loses her leg to zombies, and she puts
thought you were gonna say virginity.
She might have, I don't know, but she puts a assault rifle as her leg, and she's like, "Bow, bow."
I'm just like kicking at people.
Bruce Willis is in it. He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, this kind of sounds like something Evil Dead would do.
that might be why I like it, because it's kind of
I mean, that
kind of
would.
cheesy.
They
killed a kid in it. A+.
Wait, what was the name
You
of the main
can't
character
do
for Evil
that in
Dead?
a
Oh, it's
movie.
Ash.
Well, they did.
Well,
His main character Ash
Yeah, Ashley
with
Williams.
the freaking
Chainsaw
chainsaw arm. Yeah. Did they totally steal that in Dead Rising 3?
Maybe, probably.
Like one of the characters had like a chainsaw for arm or something, right?
I don't know.
I see it more as a reference.
I'm still Gato.
He looks like Big Boss.
There's Chucky and I think Jason in Ready Player One. And if there's
I saw Chucky.
if there's not Ash or any Evil Dead reference, I'm gonna be very sad.
I like the fact that of all
Isn't the entire movie just a reference?
essentially, yeah.
A reference, but with
Except the only problem is it's not going to be anything I like because I like weird, stupid stuff like Ape
I'm
Escape 2.
sure they'll put
Ooh,
something.
you're gonna see your girlfriend at the movie theater.
Yeah. You gotta whip your dong out and give
We
her.
talked about that.
Let her give an
Yeah, you can
expression.
talk about it. Just don't mention the name.
Yeah,
because I don't want to
that's-
get like stabbed at the movie theaters or something.
You bastard. Well, actually, if it's at the
believe you
movie.
said that
Wait a minute,
thing.
she'll know what we were talking about anyway. Because we said movie theater, and the only person who would have any possible idea of it would
It's
know
her.
about. Yeah.
I
So
guess
you're
I'm
kinda
gonna get stabbed.
I gotta
either
say
way.
you're screwed.
Yeah, you can tell. I'm not going to tell it, but you can.
I feel like we've told this, but anyway, Connor
Connor Vance.
from the previous episode, Connor Vance, the Lego god, he decided it would be a good idea to try and set Andrew, my boy Andrew over there, up with this girl at the movie theater.
Which I do not like.
Yeah, she's like weird. And
She's nice.
Yeah,
she really is nice, but it's
she's like wife material, but she's not attractive.
She's cute.
Yeah.
But she's not attractive.
She has a weird face. She looks like she has cancer.
I mean, come on. It looks like she's got leukemia.
To be on the record, I didn't say
her eyes
that.
are like
I'm gonna get fucking stabbed.
fucking like sunken in. Like she's been through 30 different kinds of trauma.
You guys might get stabbed too, but I'll probably get it.
You'll get 2. We'll get
Anyways,
How is she gonna see this?
I don't know.
one. Just don't let her come near you. Keep a firm 5 feet distance. She'll have to rush you, and I'll give you enough time to react.
She'll probably get like 5 seconds through the podcast and be like, well, they didn't talk about me, and just close it.
Well, the chances.
Wouldn't that be considered like stalk? No, I guess it would be stalking if they like.
Well, who does she
listen
know
to the
that would
entire-
listen to this podcast and then tell her about it?
Is stalking to listen to an entire podcast made by your friends?
I mean,
Well,
when you
like
put it like
revenge
that-
purposes.
It's stalking to listen to an entire podcast that was put on YouTube to try and get views, to get famous, to eventually quit our jobs, to eventually do absolutely nothing and survive.
which will never happen. But
Yeah,
it's nice to dream.
yeah. I mean, we started this at a Chinese restaurant.
No, throughout high school, I've been saying, "Hey, let's start a YouTube channel. Hey, let's start a podcast," and nobody wanted to do it.
I wanted to do it.
But Seth, when we were eating Chinese, was like, "Let's start a podcast."
Because
we
anytime
started a
you say
podcast.
anything, it never happens. But then I'm like, yeah, whatever, let's do it. And I actually
It never
followed through
happens
with it.
because nobody else is like.
Because
once-
nobody wants to do what you say because you
Yes.
always say stuff.
I was game. We just need to have it set up. And
We
did you say,
don't
like,
have
you
the
get set up, like,
resources
over
to
and
start a
over?
gaming channel. We don't have the following to do any of that stuff.
We get the
Who wants
resources.
to watch me play so stupid video games? Say so in the comments, and I will probably horribly record it with Bandicam.
You can only record with Bandicam.
Hey guys, it's me, Lego Fan 69, and today we're gonna play Minecraft. Let's do it. Oh, God, well, thanks for watching.
You can only have a Dreamscape in the background.
Am I gonna use Windows Movie Maker 2001?
Yes.
How the hell would I do that? I would have to literally go, like,
You can't choose any
I would
other
have
option.
to get off of, like,
You-
Pirate Bay and,
You
like,
can't
find
choose
2001
any other
version.
option at all.
I guess I probably couldn't do that. It would be, like, 240p quality.
I used to edit my old videos with Movie Maker.
Is this sad if I kind of like Dreamscape?
What's Dreamscape?
009 sound system.
Oh.
I like With a Spirit.
I'm trying to think of the one I liked.
You know what I like?
There's 3.
Actual bands.
009 sound system.
You don't understand me. I'm
I
different.
didn't upload anything in, like, 10 years, but...
Did me or Aiden ever tell you the story about those Undertale weebs?
Which one?
Yeah, I was about to say, I probably
There
have,
are
like,
1,000
30,000
fucking
stories.
stories over them.
The one time
wait.
I said to someone's face that Sans was gay, and they got visibly angry and walked away.
Before I talk about this Undertale story, let me tell you another Undertale story, weeb story about the girl we shall not name because I don't want to get stabbed.
Wait, the same one?
What do you mean?
The one we were just talking
The one
about.
that starts with a B?
Yes.
Yeah.
B.
We were in video class, and she sat right next to me. And
Oh, yeah, and she was making, like...
she was making an Undertale thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was something like...
You showed it to me. Because I
I think
walked
she
in.
showed you it.
Are you sure? Oh!
But
Yeah,
But
was that
she-
someone with like Dark Link or whatever?
I don't.
And it was like a bunch of different like
Please don't make me remember.
evil characters. And I was like, what
Anyways,
is this? She's like,
we
is
were
it good? I was
talking-
like, yeah, it's awful.
We were talking,
It's 2005, Lucas.
and it got to the point of Undertale, and I was like, yeah, I don't really like Undertale because the fan base is like really cancerous.
God,
and she was
I
like,
think she was one who uploaded that fan game
and
that was like,
she was like, yeah,
10
I'm not really
megabytes
big
was
on
awful.
Undertale. I just like making, I just like playing the game. And then it's like I look on her screen and there is like just Undertale all over it, and it's like, But anyways,
She's just trying to agree with you because she likes you.
oh,
Always has.
I hope they
see
can.
it.
I hope they pick up on my.
Yeah, it'll pick it up once I hit the reverb through there or whatever, amplify some things.
But back to the normal Undertale story.
I was
There
playing.
you go.
I was playing Undertale one time, and Sans from Negative Zone came out and killed me.
I never finished that game because of the fan base.
I played through it 1,000 times.
Which run were you doing?
Okay, hang on. I'm telling a story.
Seth has the speaking ball.
I played that game so much. Okay, I played it on this like SNES controller.
You gave me one.
Yeah, I gave you it to play it. But
I still have it if you want it.
I would like it back.
Okay.
Anyway, I mapped out the controls onto that so I could play it. It played so well.
It did play really well.
Yeah, like I loved playing it on that. It felt like an old console game, and it was amazing. And I played through every run multiple times. I beat Sans on my first try on a genocide run. Fucking
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
you were
did.
asking me for tips. I remember you were messaging
hang on.
me.
My third time through, I beat him first try. Gran and Jacob are... No, not my third time through, but on my third run. Okay? My third run, okay? I beat him first try. Gran and Jacob are proof of this. If you're watching, you both saw it, and you know it. Yeah.
Didn't I come to your house and almost beat him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I think I was.
Well, then
there.
again, I'm a hipster. I got it before it was popular. I remember you told me it looked gay.
I did.
And I was like, it's not
And I
gay.
played it, and I was like, wow, this is fun.
And by the time it got popular,
I think
was
I
already
had the
done with it.
same reaction when I came to your house, or when I came here, and you were playing. I was like, that kind of looks stupid. And then you gave me the controller, and I played for like an hour. And I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. And then you gave it to Aiden, and once Aiden started playing
It all
it,
went downhill.
yeah,
I shouldn't
once
have given
Aiden started
to
playing it, I was like,
There reminds me when I was playing Mother 3 while you and Jeff were playing Shadow the Hedgehog. And like the whole video consisted of you screaming at what I was doing. Because I was at the part where you're swimming underwater kissing gay mermaids. You had to do it to survive, Andrew.
Anyways, back on topic. So
Jeff, hang on. In that video, Jeff was more focused on what you were doing off to the side than the actual like gameplay commentary we were supposed to be doing on Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, so there was just a bunch of stuff with absolutely no context.
Yeah, and then at one point he looked at his phone and was like, "Hey, my dad's coming to pick me up in about 5 minutes."
Alright, well,
I
that's
don't think he had
it.
any idea what a fucking gameplay commentary is.
That's pretty good.
did you ever release that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
released.
I need to watch that.
All right.
I saw you took down every Paper Mario episode
Well,
we did.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of redo
Did you
that.
did you
but
keep the part where Jeff goes, "My dad's coming to pick me up in 5"?
Pretty sure.
Yeah,
That's all of it.
because you were
I
just like,
didn't
alright,
edit
guys. Yeah, our Paper Mario playthrough was super weird because, like, the first quarter was us RPing as our characters that we were.
Yeah, and then it turned into actual decent commentary.
Actual
near
Let's
the
Playing because you punched me at the. I remember the exact point. It was at the train. I was making noises trying to rile you up, and it worked.
end. Yeah, I like straight up like punched him in the like.
Yeah,
side.
you can hear it too because I go.
And at that point, it became an actual decent gameplay.
And then we beat the game.
Yeah, but nobody watched it
That had
because we were
views.
horrible up until then.
You know, one of my
Earning
favorite
my onions
regrets
for Shrek.
of high school, and I say it's one of my favorites because I like to imagine this, is
I hope they can just hear me like crunching on.
I sure hope so.
Goldfish.
I thought you were still crunching on goldfish, but so whenever I look at you, you'd stop, and I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe you're not. Because I thought you were just like making noises, and I was like, huh? Like, alright.
But I don't know where it was. I think I went to class early or something, but it was in our little group in high school where we hung out in the morning.
Yeah.
And
In a corner.
you guys remember Joseph? Make sure you bleep that name out.
We don't need to. We didn't say his last name.
All right.
The
Super
retarded
long
kid?
nails.
Yeah.
Oh, when he marked me and I almost punched him.
For the audience, Lucas is not a very angry person, and I
am in the comfort of
He
my
can
own
get
home.
angry.
Yeah.
I've seen Lucas like pissed off one time
I've seen it a
in
few
the many
times.
Yeah, he's
years.
did it quite a few times.
Yeah, I honestly,
GTA 5.
I would have him
money,
over every single weekend, like every single weekend.
Oh well, that's
and at least every other weekend I'd probably get angry at something.
I didn't see you pissed off until what happened at Buffalo Wild. That was the first time I've ever seen you angry.
At Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah,
No,
well, the
after.
aftermath of Buffalo.
Oh,
Like when they were
yeah.
trying to take away your phone. And
My beautiful, beautiful phone.
Anyways, Aiden just described it, and it's so satisfying seeing, like, imagining your happy face, and then Joseph just like poking you with his nail.
No, he dug it in like he was trying to rip the chunk of meat that separates my throat from the rest of my body.
And then you turning around with an angry, pissed off face and going, "Listen here, retard," punching him.
Listen here, retard. What?
That's what Aiden described it as.
He got what was coming to him. He dug his stupid nail into my neck. He caused me to freaking bleed.
And prior to that, I've never seen you make a pissed off face. So I just imagine you making your like shocked voice and punching him.
Listen here, retard. That was a whip right before the name kind of punch.
This is one of those moments where the audience needs a
webcam.
because
We should
they're not
keep it
gonna.
up just for this purpose.
Listen here.
They're just gonna imagine just jumbled up faces. They don't know what Lucas's
Shocked face looks like.
body type.
Yeah, I'm the most dreamy emo person you could ever think of. I have long flowing hair. I have a jacket with a broken heart
it's
on
a
it.
duster.
No, it's a
duster.
It's a hoodie with
It's
a
a duster.
broken heart on it.
He has a duster and 6 revolvers
Eyeliner.
strapped to his chest.
I look like Gerard Way.
I have dirty tennis shoes on, blue jeans, thick thighs. I gotta say, my ass is fine. Slightly stripy t-shirt, very hairy arms, permanent 5 o'clock shadow.
You do have a permanent.
Yeah, I don't even know why.
It's upsetting to me.
I don't know why.
Because it took me 4 weeks to grow out these chops.
I don't know why I would.
And I don't even want them. I just keep growing them. I just want to shave them.
And thinning hair, and
There's
nearsight
an echo in
vision.
this room.
There is. It allows for a decent reverb.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I broke open my thumb wound.
You want a kiss?
Yeah, kiss my thumb.
It looks dirty.
Thank you.
Oh, so sweet.
I was gonna mention something, but I forgot what it was. Oh, snapping. I can't snap with this finger
I used to not
unless
be
I
able to
do
it.
both.
I used to not be able to do it with this finger, still can't kinda, but I can snap like this.
People are not gonna know what the hell we're talking about.
We're snapping our fingers and saying, oh, he can't snap with his left hand unless he uses both hands. He just dabbed while sneezing. Well, I'm sorry, coughing. Fun fact, I did that in the hallways, and a girl said, "Did you just dab?" With that exact voice and inflection. And fun fact, I actually did sneeze. And so, Did you just dab?
Was it like a just a normal?
No,
like,
I
sneeze, or
straight
did
up
you,
like earlier that day I sneezed and I was like, next time I should dab because back then dabbing was actually kind of cool instead of like something 5-year-olds do. And so I was walking the hallway next to the stupid freaking microwave. I was like, I'm gonna sneeze. I should dab. So I sneezed, dabbed, and then the loudest voice I've ever heard in my life. Did you just dab? And all I did was look at her, smile, and go, like tilted my head slightly back, like, yeah.
I guess so.
He just dabbed while sneezing.
That's like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
And then you guys banged.
And she dragged me into the security room, and pushed out all the security officers, and we banged.
Do you remember in I think it was 7th grade when me and you were trying to mess with Jeff? We were like, yeah, we got a girlfriend over the weekend.
Yeah, we went to a party. She's
the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, we played like 7 Minutes in Heaven. You know that game where you like go into the closet and like do stuff.
Didn't you say
Who
she
the
was
hell
like kicking
watches
you?
Yeah, I was
window?
like, Andrew got a bunch of like kisses and stuff. She just kept kicking me. I thought I was making it believable by saying that, but
It was in 1 hour, and Jeff was like, oh yeah, you guys are fucking stupid.
yeah.
Like, oh, I guess he didn't buy her bullshit.
Jeff was more mature then than he is now.
Did you guys see his new Snapchat?
You're not wrong.
Yeah. What?
Did you see his new Snapchat? It was like an actual like horror film. It was like him silent walking through like the dark, and like he just like put his camera up to something. It was like,
Oh, him and that chick are still dating.
Does it start
blonde
with
one.
the K? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are. I saw them at Walmart. What were you saying, Lucas?
it was like some kind of horror film.
I was getting frozen dinners. What were you saying, Lucas? I like Uncrustables. What were you saying, Lucas?
I like Uncrustables too. I haven't had one in like 2 years though. Stop smacking your lips.
Didn't you say that? When we had Seth's sleepover. Oh, we should talk about that movie.
No,
Crappy movie.
I didn't
I
sleep
fell
because
asleep.
I was on the floor.
Okay, wait.
And
wait.
you and
Shh, shh.
My
Before you
meds put me
continue,
to sleep during that movie.
what was that movie called?
Veronica.
Veronica? Okay,
Something.
it's a stupid movie.
It's
Anyways,
something like
Netflix was late. Wasn't that? It was some.
They were like the scariest
some
thing ever.
movie, and it was like it's the
I
scariest.
still
movie
remember the
made.
JPEG hand that
So
went
scary.
picked-
No users can't finish it.
It was like
It's like
1 in
one out of
100
10.
people finish watching it, and I understand why because Seth fell asleep during the movie.
Yeah, you have to read the entire thing because it's foreign and it's boring.
That's not why it's a bad movie. All right, there are some foreign good movies. I'm shaking my head because I haven't seen one yet. But
I like
imagine
Troll Hunter.
I imagine there's one good foreign movie.
Oh, that was a show.
No, it's a. Well, I like the. It might
Troll
be a
Hunters
show.
is a show.
That was on Netflix.
Yeah, Troll Hunters.
I watched like
is a
one
show.
episode. It was like a fat
Just
kid.
Troll Hunter singular.
Hunters.
Yeah, no, I like Troll Hunter the movie.
Oh,
I watched Zig and
I thought-
Sharko
oh.
on the daily. It's like the weirdest shit ever.
It's
But yeah. Anyways, that movie sucked. It was boring.
I like how it began with a near
Like Black
naked
Panther.
child.
Yeah. They had one good moment, and then it was like just like all right. It was kind of like a throwaway.
when the JPEG hand banged her.
That was one of the. It was
maybe
honestly
two
like
moments.
it was honestly like a joke video, like where the child froze, the JPEG hand grabbed it, picked it up without moving, by the way. So it was like
Can you describe the JPEG hand for me?
It was just black.
imagine
it was just a black
like
hand.
like a black hand, sort of like I can't describe it. Like imagine like an old hag's hands,
That was covered
and then-
in black.
and then just frozen, and then it fell over the child.
It just and then it was like
The child didn't even move. It just kept staring while it was like frozen in place.
You ever
taken
play
away.
Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Mm-hmm.
You know how when you picked up the avatars, they just kind of like, and you just kind of move them wherever you want? That's what it was like, except the hand didn't move. It was just like
And the child didn't move.
it
They
looked
didn't
like
even make a
somebody
sound.
clicked and dragged
Yeah.
the kid onto the hand and then just moved it as a whole.
I see.
Yeah. That's actually a very way of saying it. Because it was true.
But yeah, it was a boring movie. Really boring.
Yeah, it was really boring.
That should be our job, is just complain
Review
about
movies.
movies.
I fact her mom didn't even care. She's like, I'm losing my mind. Oh, you're fine. Just go eat a spaghetti dinner.
You're just growing up. I did the same.
Mama, I had a period. Was it that blind nun that kept smoking? Like she was
Nothing.
important.
She was just there to be like, I'm the religious person.
You
in this
really
story.
are being hunted by demon. Oh no, I am being hunted by demon. Even though I almost lost child.
It was pretty stupid. I called the plot twist from the beginning.
I think we all did.
It's
I
not
fell
a very.
asleep, so I didn't.
Well,
The
I
plot
mean,
twist,
as soon as the
believe it or
movie
not.
began, I knew it was gonna be. Oh, this is like the end of the movie, and it's gonna go right back to the beginning.
Surprise, surprise! The end of the plot, or the plot twist, is the chick was the demon all along.
That was mega gay.
She looked in a mirror, and it was just like her. But she was doing something.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
was
she
like,
thought she was the good guy, but it was actually her, the demon, which is nonsensical. Considering
No,
that
she
she
was-
was walking around like talking. to
She
people.
opened the closet to find the kid that was hiding there. And she was like, hey, come on, buddy, come on. And the kid was saying the sister's name. And then she was like, why aren't you responding to me? And then it was like, flashback scene. And then it was like the chick, like earlier in the movie. And she was like, if the demon's ever near you, just call your name or call my name and I'll come and save you. And then she was like, oh my God, I'm the demon. It's like, no shit. You woke up the kids choking them.
It was so stupid.
It was a pretty stupid movie. Don't watch it. You just got the entire summary from 2 people and a half.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
You fell asleep early in that movie.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you remember?
The nun lady staring directly at her the first time.
I don't even remember that.
She was on like a balcony thing. looking
Oh, you
down.
felt that was like the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
My drugs are very powerful. They put me to sleep. Hard.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh, on the way to the airport, we bought sex drugs on accident.
That was fun. He bought a cock ring.
Should I tell that, or should I save it for another time?
Well, I mean, I just started it, so go ahead.
Yeah, are you also gonna talk about what you bought at the gas station?
That's another time.
No, that's this time.
All right, fine.
We have time.
Oops.
So, on the way to the gas station, or on the way to the airport when Seth was dropping me off, Lucas wasn't here, sadly, because he was out picking cotton.
Yeah.
But
Cotton for my masters.
we pulled to a gas station because I have a baby bladder, which it has its perks, but it also has its downfalls.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to the bathroom, and I do my business, and as I'm doing my business, I look up, and there's a black box, and then like 3 little like cranks. Like,
you know, the generic, okay, this is where you buy condoms.
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, oh my God, it's gas station
Were you there
condoms.
whenever I bought? It was like a condom thing, but it was candy, like actual candy, like
No.
Mike and Ike's.
No, I don't.
Oh well, your little brother was there. Oh, it was at the mall.
Was it the mall?
Yeah, you and Seth were doing something, and you left me with your little brother for some reason.
I do
So I
remember
went to the bathroom.
that.
I was like, all right. And I was like, oh, what's this? Oh, it takes quarters. I have quarters. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be funny.
I do remember
and it was just
that.
candy, and I was like, okay.
Anyways, so I ran to the car, and I counted my money first, and I had 2 quarters. And I ran to the car where Seth was. I said, hey, Seth, do you have 4 quarters? Trust me, it's going to be in a good investment.
I was like, I have 2, but here's $1.
And so I went to the cashier, and clearly she knew what I was going to get. Because it's like, who goes to the cashier and goes, I need 4 quarters, and then immediately goes back to the bathroom, you know? And so she gave me the 4 quarters, and it was like 3 options. I honestly don't remember what the option was. I just kind of skimmed it and looked at the pictures and just went yes and yes to 2 options, out of the 3. And I ran back to the car. I was like, Seth, I got a present for you. gas station condoms, and we took a picture. Remind me to send you those pictures so you can show the audience. And so me and you both thought it was pretty funny. You open up yours only to find out that it wasn't a gas station condom.
They were like natural erection pills. Horny goat natural erection pills.
Yeah. It said goat weed on the back
Yeah.
or something. So I accidentally bought drugs. And, and I saw that Seth was like, "Are you sure you bought condoms?" And he looked at me. And I went, "Well, what the hell is mine?" So I opened mine, and sure enough, it's a cock ring. And so I did what any other normal person would do.
You stuck it on your nose.
I stuck it on my nose. Where else am I going to put it?
I mean, really, there's no other place on your body you could possibly put it.
So I put it on my nose, and then,
I mean, maybe it might loosely drape around your finger, but...
No, I put 3 fingers in it.
Okay,
And then lost it somewhere.
It's in my car.
It's
I
somewhere.
know where it is.
But yeah, we had a good laugh for 30 minutes, and then,
It got silent in my car.
yeah.
And we ran out of things to talk about.
Anyways, so fast forward to 2 weeks today, where it's Seth, Lucas, and me, and we take a potty break into a gas station. Let me just say, it is the definition of a dirty bathroom. I'm surprised they weren't selling condoms.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I cannot believe that.
Let me tell this from my perspective first.
okay.
I walk in the bathroom. We do some gay shit in the bathroom. You know,
There was a little bit of sucking, a little
slight bit.
Some pee-pee
A lot of gay
touches.
stuff.
A
Anyway,
cup. My pee-pee
I'm like,
grabs.
oh wait, I just got done peeing, but I also have to poop. So I go into the stall, and you guys are like, okay, we'll be at the car.
The car was locked, by the way, so we
Yeah.
had to come back in.
Yeah, so I get done, pooping, and then I go out, and I'm like, where'd they go? They're probably out of the car. But then I look to my left, I'm like, oh, there you guys are, and you guys are just laughing your asses off, looking at this, like
This little imagine the shelf in the corner with a bunch of like signs on it. I didn't read the signs, and then under that are a bunch of girls, and then it says no one under 18. It's just so you can understand why me and Lucas were laughing. But Lucas was looking at beef jerky, and I turned and I just saw like a girl, doing a sexy pose, and then 18, and went, "Hey Lucas, check this out." And then you saw it and you laughed, and we were looking at the videos, and we were laughing at them because they were pornos, and you can't, maybe I'm wrong,
And then
but
suddenly,
you can't go to any gas station and just be like, "I want one porno," and then they're like, "All right,
all
done."
right, but listen, we don't understand this. There was one golden child amongst the bunch of Neanderthals. Full, can I say it?
Yeah.
Full frontal nudity. You got to see vag. You got to see tatas uncensored. Note,
All of it was uncensored.
Note, there was no door to this place. It was just there in the back.
Let me
next
imagine
to the beef jerky.
No, it wasn't in the back. It was in the entrance.
well,
You
there was
open
a
the
sign
door.
that said there was cameras, and little kids are like, oh, the cameras might see me.
Oh, I didn't see the
My
sign.
ass.
But you
That'll
open
make
the
them wanna
door.
do it
You open
more.
the door, and it's like the cashier on your left, and then there's like a little half-ass wall. Basically, the was it the cool? No, it was the racks for the beef jerky and stuff. And then you walk past that wall, which is like 2 or 3 feet, and then all the way to the back of that, next to the coolers, is this little shelf full of porno movies. And so one of you guys said, you should get it, Andrew. One of you.
I said just get it, Andrew.
And so I did what any reasonable person did.
You bought not one.
I bought 2. I should have bought them all.
And by the way, on the note, and I bought Mr. Pibb and a beef jerky, which, by the way, $10 beef jerky? What the hell? That was not worth $10.
Anyways, so we're all laughing our asses off.
Oh, that poor cashier.
The cashier did not find it as funny as us at all.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting in line, and Lucas was putting his things up, and the cashier looked at me while me and you, Seth, were laughing our asses off. And the cashier just went in a nonchalant voice, just went, "That's not funny." It was like, all right, I'll wipe the smirk off my ass.
And I said, listen, we just needed a good laugh today.
And so I pulled out my wallet, because I was pretty sure he was going to ID me. And I went, here's my ID if you need to see it. And the cashier went, I don't need to see it. I went, oh, okay. And he went, how old do you have to be to buy these movies? And I just looked at him and I was like, 18? And he was like, all right.
Yeah, that's basically how you get into a porn site, though. You just, click OK and then you go.
Yeah. But it's kind of funny that he didn't ID me.
Yeah.
But
I think he was just trying to be discreet about it, because, and I don't know, maybe, it's his job to, make customers not feel like they're,
yeah,
buying porn.
Yeah.
In a gas station.
Yeah, that's a gas station porn.
But the best part about that is as I'm paying for it, he grabs a brown bag,
puts it in.
Puts
the movies in, grabs a plastic bag, puts the brown bag in the plastic bag, grabs another plastic bag.
No, he grabs a brown bag.
Yeah, he grabbed another brown bag.
Oh
and
wait,
then
no,
grabbed another.
no, wait, because there was only 2 brown bags and 3 So he grabbed a plastic bag and put those movies in the plastic bag, and then grabbed a brown bag, put the plastic bag into the brown bag, and then grabbed another plastic bag and put that audience knows where this is going. But overall, he put a lot of bags.
He quadruple bagged it.
He got my back, even though it's
I mean, we didn't care.
And plus, if you walk out of a gas station with that many bags,
Yeah.
it's like, well, what are you buying?
A lot of eggs.
So now I can
crack.
mark gas station technically condoms, gas station porn items off the bucket list
Cool.
of my life.
We're about ready to make a gas station porno ourselves.
We tried earlier, but it was just too small. I'm not talking about the gas station.
We're talking about Lucas.
The green screen. You ever think that's in the porno? Like they just green screen some background?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's probably accurate.
Hey, make all that 3D animated stuff. How else are you gonna bang on Mustafar
Good point.
or Felicia?
Good point.
All right, well, that's about all we can cover right now.
That's a lie. Okay, maybe for this episode it is, but
That's about all we can cover for now. Leave a like if you somehow enjoyed this crap.
Oh wait, there's one more thing we didn't talk about. That's really quickly. Yeah, we almost got caught in a tornado.
Oh
no. Should we save it for the
we'll
next
save that
podcast?
for the next one.
Oh,
Which is
man.
literally going to be after this.
Yeah.
So you guys have to wait whenever Seth feels like editing it.
Yeah, it takes a while for me to feel like editing things. Because I have to, sit through all of it again, and I've already heard it, so it's not as interesting the first time, or as it was the first time. And it takes me from, a day to, 3 weeks. Just whenever I feel like editing it. Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see you in the next episode that you guys
Yeah.
have to wait. We don't have to wait, but...
Comment. Do a subscribe. Ring that
They
bell.
they already skipped this part. Nobody ever fully listens until the end where it's like and subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. I fucking
Ring that notification bell.
I just shut up and